Good morning, everyone, from Southern Ontario, and a snowstorm headed in. What better things to do than to hang out in my studio and do some things? Over the weekend, I'm working on my second butterfly journal, and of course, I need lots of butterflies. I have the butterfly fussy cuts from Tuke's Craft Table. Come on sheets like this. I started cutting out some more this weekend. And when I fussy cut, I really fussy cut. That's how I fussy cut. Let's see if we can get some more light on there. That's how I fussy cut. So I get it in pretty tight. But I also have a magnifying light. Woohoo! You see the end there? And that really makes a difference for me to get really into those little like close spots there and get really nice and tight. So that's the big thing. Now, the other thing about fussy cutting, especially with butterflies, do you keep the antennae or do you not? I got a little tiny bit more I got to cut out there. But sometimes I do try. If I don't panic over it, but some of them are the way they're printed, it's easier to keep, but if they're really delicate like these, they're next to impossible. Like the bigger ones I will try to keep. But if I don't worry about it because honestly, I don't think it's really that noticeable. And then after I fussy cut, I do my distress ink along the side, and then I use the brush. I turn it upside down. I do the brush there, and then just to get so that if there is any white there, at least it's kind of blended in and it's not standing out really harsh. And then after I've done all that, then I will spray it with this Distress Mica spray from Tim Holtz Ranger. And that's how I do my butterfly fussy cuts. And my cat has decided to come and visit. I was trying to do this quietly so he wouldn't hear my voice and come down here. So I'm petting my cat with one hand and trying to do this. The other thing I wanted to tell you about was how I do my whale tail tabs, because I don't have one of those punches. Everybody would love to have one of those punches, but it's been retired from whoever made it, and it's impossible to get before I even started this. So these are Artzology. They have, like, they're immense, like the ones that she did. You can put it through a machine because she blacked out the edges. It will go through one of those printing machines. I have a Silhouette. I don't know if it'll do that yet. I just got it for Christmas, and I have not tried it yet. But in the meantime, I'm trying to finish up this journal, then I can play with that. But one of the things I do is I take my Fiskars cutting thing and this, and you can probably see it a little bit. I actually I use this as a score pad. So I mark it. You gotta make sure you don't cut it like that, and then I score it. Oops, we're off the one I already had. And I score it along there, and then that way when you fold, 99% of the time it's pretty darn straight. It's right on. I'm pretty good at doing these, and getting them lined up well, and that I find helps to line them up so you can see exactly where it needs to go. Just got to be careful that you don't accidentally cut through something. And then I cut them out. I fussy cut them out. I cut out the circles first. I was thinking of getting 2-inch punch, just so I could at least cut the circle part nicer. And then I fold it, and then I cut this part out so that it matches. Because this is the main part that I want to match, is this part that's sticking out, right? Make sure that it matches. And I distress the sides with Vintage Photo a little bit. And then I take the black soot and I just run a tiny bit along the edge just to give it a little bit more definition. And that's how I get my little whale tail tabs. So that's my little to-do tips today. I was thinking about doing a video of me making some of my my things, but I didn't. See, this is one that I cut out that I haven't distressed or anything yet. And see, it's a tiny bit off there. So I will just take my handy dandy little scissors and I'll cut that tiny bit so that when you look on that side and that side, you don't really see it. And then you just distress it quickly. And you don't notice any of the funny ends or anything like that. It doesn't take me long. And this is something I can do on the weekends. My partner and I have an agreement. We don't really work per se. We spend a lot of time with each other and doing things around the house. And we organized our kitchen this weekend. Woohoo! So I do just tiny jobs, like when he's taking a break and playing a game or something. I do a tiny jobs like this. This is something I can just walk away from and just leave in the middle and come back to it, as long as I hide it from my cat. Anyway, so that's how I do those two things. Those are just a little simple short video today, just to let you know what I'm up to, and that I'm still around, and I'm working hard on this second one and going to get it out soon. Anyway, everyone, take care. If you're in Southern Ontario and you're watching this today, stay home as much as you can. Don't be out there. I mean, there's still a pandemic, but don't be out there in this weather, because it is crazy. We're getting a few feet of snow in one day. Take care, everybody. Bye.